And welcome back. Today we have the new SlingTV Express 4K Plus. This is going to be the S5 Max from SlingTV, your smart Android box. I do have a few of these left, so make sure to shoot me an email so that way I can get you guys hooked up with something pretty nice. Yeah, if you guys are brand new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I always try to get you guys here hooked up with the latest and greatest, and some of the stuff is actually pretty good. So some of the stuff that you do get an HDMI cable, you get a USB-C power cable. They even give you an Ethernet cable, which is good. No batteries included, which is kind of weird. And then they give you this remote. Now, this remote might be extremely similar because it's been around for several years. I'm not a fan of this remote at all. But if you guys want to upgrade it, an Air Mouse will be excellent for this thing. The remote works. Again, I'm just not a fan. Batteries, again, not included. You do need 2 AAA batteries. So I have my own batteries right here. And then here is the box. So it does have 2 USBs, reset button, and a TF card slot. You do have power, which is USB-C, Ethernet, HDMI, and then your AV port. Now, there isn't an audio output, which is interesting. Everything is just through the HDMI cable. Most of the time, most of these boxes do have the SPDIF. I think that's how you say it. SPDIF. Usually the audio output is there, but for some reason the optical output is not there on this one. So, okay, let's come here to the device. I'm going to show you guys here everything that you need. First thing is I'm going to hide my face here. On the bottom, you have a couple options. So anything with like the settings, it's going to be right there. So you're going to have all your stuff here. You have your device preferences, your apps. If you go to About, go all the way to the bottom, you could make yourself into a developer by clicking this a bunch of times. Mine's already a developer, so it's already set. And here's my developer options right there. But you'll have your display and sound, your storage, whatever it is that you need, it's going to be right here. Now, you do also have your folder. This is anything that is going to be installed. You could find that there. You do have your speed, so it goes to fast.com. I like speedtest.net. And then you also have your FN, that's shortcuts for the numbers. And then this is just your clear cache, which works pretty good. So it's a pretty good device. Everything is set up here pretty nicely. Now, this is exactly what you get with the device. Now, the home screen, very familiar with a lot of third-party devices. The device is not going to be official Google, it's not official Netflix, so you're going to be able to get some of the standard apps. Of course, you need a subscription for those apps. But here, if you click on Live TV, you could just click plus and then just add whatever it is that you want. Keep in mind also with the remote, you have to have it pointing to the box or it's not gonna. If I'm pointing it somewhere else, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So yeah. VOD, it's going to be the same thing. You get a little folder and then you just click to whatever it is that you want. You do have a customer service. This has everything that you need to know if you need help. It's got a phone number, an email, website. It's all going to be there. You do have your browser, which the remote does have a mouse. You're going to definitely need that to make sure the web browser works. And it's just Google, so it's pretty nice. You do have the App Store, so they have their dedicated App Store here. Then you could add other apps. So if you have like the Google Play Store, whatever, you're going to be able to do that. Here is apps. So yeah, you have Google, Player, Calendar, Ida64, Gallery, local update. I did add Ida64, by the way. But yeah, so let's go ahead and actually open this one up so that way you guys can see what you get. So first thing is, I think it's advertised at 132 gigs of internal storage. And it also says 4 gigs of RAM. Very good, lots of power. As far as the CPU, you do have Allwinner H313 and H616. It is a quad-core ARM Cortex A53. The screen resolution, 1920 at 1080p, GPU's Mali G31. Android's going to be running Android 12. API level is at 31 and the device is rooted. Now, as far as codecs goes, you do have, it looks like quadruplets for your audio. So you do have C2 decoder encoder and then OMX decoder encoder. You got LATM, 3GPP, AMR, FLOC, ALA, MLAW, MPEG, Opus, RAW, and Vorbis. You do have your video codecs for all winners, AVC, HEVC, MPEG 2, MP4, VP8, VP9, and HEVC. And then, of course, you got your C2 OMX decoder and encoders for AVC, 3GPP, HEVC, MP4 VES, VP8, VP9, H263, H264. This thing has access to Dolby, Dolby Digital Plus, DTS HD. You have all that stuff, and you can confirm that actually if you go to the settings, and then if you go to display and sound. I did another video on my other channel, Rohas Streaming Tech. Make sure you're subscribed to that one also, and it gives you all the details on that stuff. So it's pretty good. Everything works on this thing extremely well. Cool. I'm just trying to get out to back to the home page. If you hit this little plus sign, this is just extra buttons, extra shortcuts for different apps. If you do have, let's say, for example, Disney Plus or Netflix or whatever, you could definitely add that there, or you could put them in the folders. For me personally, I don't think I would ever use live TV, VOD, or apps to store things. I probably would just make the shortcut here, so it's just a one click. It's just boom, there it is, instead of clicking in here then clicking the app. Unless I have a lot of apps, yeah, I don't know if I'll do that. But I know they do have some of their apps and stuff in there, so everything's going to be all dedicated. Everything works extremely well on this thing. I have to say, just going through all the steps and everything, just to be sure that everything is good. It has a lot of power, plays pretty smooth. As long as you got some really good internet, you should be good for the most part. If you have any kind of buffering or anything, I always tell people, check your equipment first before reaching out. Make sure you do the speed test on the device itself, not on your phone. And, you know, kind of process of elimination before you say, okay, this isn't working, this is buffering. It could even be the app itself. Sometimes Netflix will do it, or YouTube will do it. Sometimes the apps can do it. But remember, every app is different. Every app is separate. So even though one app could be working good, the other app could be struggling. And that could be because that app has issues with their server. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Again, hardware wise, everything's good. Software wise, it looks like it's going to be set up pretty nice. I do like All Winner. It is pretty good and it works pretty steady. Yeah, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. With all that being said, you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one.